Welcome to D&D Conversations Over Coffee. I'm Jen the Blind Bard, sitting in Tailweaver's Tavern, and I'm excited to talk with you about all things D&D and TTRPG. I have my new 50th anniversary D&D coffee mug from Bart Juranek from the Order of the Owl. This is like amazing. I love this so much. If you have a chance, check him out. He's got a lot of cool stuff. And he's making more of these mugs as we speak. So, oh yes, I am drinking AK coffee from Black Rifle Coffee Company. And do we have anything in chat today? Old Walking Crow says it's a beautiful day for an adventure. I completely agree. It is currently sunny over here and it's going to get into the mid 80s. Hopefully it's nice and bright and sunny wherever you are. So we have some channel updates. First thing is our new computer is here. And we are going to start setting it up immediately after the stream today. So our long forms are probably going to be resume being worked on, which is a good thing. Also, we have a couple of things added to the video queue. If you remember from last week, Twin Steel said that he wanted to see he wanted me to do more videos about how to use NPCs in the game who are blind. So I've started working on those videos. Maybe I'll do some shorts about them too. Who knows? And considerations for blind characters. I don't know how many people play blind characters, but if the worst happens, as it did to me in Star Wars, and you're blind, I can provide tips on how to play that. Also, I want to know, what are you focusing on at your tables right now? What's the one thing that I could help you with? And hopefully I'll be able to, if any comments come in, I'll be able to make videos about that stuff too. So think about the one thing that you're struggling with at your table right now and how I could help. So today, I have our Shrouded Ark campaign is, we played another game last week, and we kind of finished it for now. I want to go back to it, but it's done. And so here's what happened. So if you remember from last time, Relil and Glax were passed out on the floor of the well. And I was trying to get to the echo. Couldn't do it because it was being blocked by these stone statues. And they said that the only way to get to the echo was to offer it something, and only one offering would be accepted. Now, I didn't know which one that was, and I can feel myself getting weaker by the minute. So I'm like, okay, let me recap. Let's get everyone out of the well and formulate a plan outside. Well, that didn't happen because I was getting weaker and weaker and weaker. And the last thing I did was put all the gems into Haldren's hand. And the last thing I see is him waking up, and then everything goes black. Now, the next time I open my eyes, I'm staring at this bright circular sphere of light. It's like blue and green and white, and it's overly bright, and I have to like blink my eyes back so that I can, because it hurts my eyes to look at it. And when my vision clears, I see that I'm flat on my back staring up at sky and trees and clouds, and I realize I'm not underground anymore. I'm in a circular room with greenery everywhere, vines climbing up the walls. And I don't know how I got here, but there doesn't seem to be a way in or a way out. The oversized stone chair from where I was, that's still there. But now the guards are gone, so there's no statues, and I can clearly see this, I don't know, she's 8 or 9 years old, this girl just weeping, curled up in the chair. And my heart goes out to her. I run over and I say, "Hey, what can I do? Why are you crying? What's wrong?" She doesn't answer me. She doesn't even seem to know I'm there. And I can hear yawning in the background and like confusion as Glax and Ralil wake up too. And a cough behind me causes me to turn, and there's this overly tall woman, and she is just standing there quietly observing. Now, Ralil, she's always been suspicious of anything that she doesn't understand. So she's like, "Who are you?" And the woman says, "I'm your passenger." And I'm all confused now. "What do you mean passenger? I've never seen you before in my life." And then I watch Ralil's face as her eyes widen and realization dawns, and she frantically begins searching for something. "Where'd it go? It's gone. But the ring is safe," says the woman. "It's where you left it, with your body on the floor of the well." And that's when I realized that we're not with our bodies. We're somewhere completely different. So I ask her, "Where are we and how do we get out of here?" "You are in the Echo State. This place is one of my first creations, and you have brought me so close." I'm still confused. So I say, "The Echo State?" "Yes. I used to have many echoes. You know, were I to get injured or die or fall ill, I could return to an echo and regain my strength." And now I'm starting to get it too. So I say to her, "You're the Witch Queen, aren't you?" So she tells us, she's telling us the story of her life before she became the Witch Queen. And I said, "We can't stay here. We have to go. There's a war. There's the demons have broken through." And she says, "Yes, I know. I was there. I did see you break into my home and steal my ring." And I said, "Listen, we had to. We were offered a second chance of life. We were blackmailed into doing it by Reaper's Mark." And I explained the whole situation. So Arlen says, "Listen, I know I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I just want to put this right. I feel like every choice I make is the wrong decision." And she says, You want to put this right. There is one way you could do that. I will help you on one condition. Put my ring on that girl's finger. Verlil's like, what will happen if we do that? She will be gone. I will take over. And I will take care of the demons. And all will be put right. Verlil is still suspicious. I don't know. How can we know that we could trust you? And Ardlan's like, we don't have a choice. We don't know, but we don't have a choice. This is the only way we're getting out of here. And they keep on bickering back and forth. And the Witch Queen says, well, I mean, that is completely your choice. But while you're bickering, your bodies are dying. They can't survive without nourishment. No one ever stays for long in the echo state. And soon, your sleep will be permanent. So I ask, so we are asleep for now? But like I said, no one stays long. You are but a blip on the echo's timeline. So she is here forever. By putting the ring on her finger, you would be doing her a great mercy. Who wants to be stuck in this place forever? Time is running out. You need to make a decision. And she was right, because unbeknownst to me, outside, the demons were getting closer. So outside, we had hired a person, Brahan, to come with us and tend to our horses. So he is he's outside and he sees the horses, he sees the demons coming through the tree line. They have broached the tree line and they're making their way. And he hears an unfamiliar voice calling him out from the well. Hello? And he looks and he says, yes? Who is it? Haldren. I don't know who that is. I'm stuck in the well. I'm a local. A local? To the well? No. I own the island a couple days east of here. Okay. How can you on an island that you're not on? I fell asleep. I fell victim to the trap of the whirl. I need some help to get out of here. And your friends are down here. I think they're in trouble. They were also asleep. So what do you want me to do about it? Could you give me a hand getting him up here? And he looks around and he looks in and he sees an elf. Brahan doesn't like elves. So he's like, you have fallen victim to the trap of the well. Nice try. Well, you could at least try to be more attractive. He's like, well, could you at least throw me a rope? He cuts a rope and throws it down to him. It does him no good. He's like, I am not falling for it. So Brahan is no help. time passes and the demons are getting closer and closer. They're coming in droves from every direction. And Burhan knows how dangerous they are because a few of them took out everybody at the priory that they were staying at. Everyone was dead. And so he can sense the danger. And he's just one man with some horses. Time passes and they finally reach him. Lots of demons don't even acknowledge him and they run past and into the well. 3 of them converge on him and they start slicing at him with their claws. And he has a glaive and he's like trying to defend himself, which he does, but the horses are killed. And while this is all happening outside and demons are pouring into the well, we're all inside and still arguing about helping the Witch Queen. And well, actually, Glax is sleeping. Apparently she was still tired, so she's taken a nap. But Relil, she is a sleeping sage, yes, after all. So Relil says, "Fine, we'll help you, but I want to know about the Demon Devil War, and we want our memories back." "You shall have them if you follow my orders, if you do what I wish." And Ardlin asks, "So how do we wake up?" "Oh, that's easy. I have the power to wake you up at any time." "But how are we going to stay awake?" "I control the sleeping enchantment. I shall protect you from it." "And how do we get past the guards so I can put the ring on the girl's finger?" "There is a gem in the shape of a heart." And this is what she's looking for. "You need that to get past the guards." And so Haldren has it. So Ardlin knows that she has to meet Haldren, get that from him so she can get past the guards. They all agree. And suddenly they're all awake. Ardlin, no, is not with the other 2. She is being dragged on the harsh stone floor, her head bumping against the stone. Her body is aching. And she feels strong hands clamp around her feet painfully as she's being dragged. Hey, stop. Stop. I can walk. Get off me." And the guy stops and he goes, "Oh, you're awake. Oh, good. I was worried. Who are you?" "I am Haldren." "Haldren? Oh, good. I need that heart gem that you have." "Oh, you mean the one that you stole from me?" "Why would you steal it from me? Did you not see the echo? Do you not know what's at stake?" "I know I don't want to condemn that poor girl to the fate of the Witch Queen." Well, Ardlin doesn't have time. So she takes it from him and she starts heading down there. But then she realizes what he said. And she has a moment of indecision. Because it's true. She doesn't want to harm that little girl. She wants to put things right, but she does not want to harm that little girl. So she takes the ring that Rillo has given her and she throws it as far as she can into the chaos of the well. And then, because she doesn't really know what to do now, she takes this coin and she drops it. because she wants advice from Visaria, who, if we remember, is the she-devil that she knows and that she kind of feels close to. So Visaria appears and she goes, okay, what's the situation? What do you need me to do? And she's like, I need some advice. And Visaria is confused. She's like, what? I promised I would help you kill things. But you called me here for advice? Yeah. And she explains everything that's gone down. And she's like, I can't give you advice. I am here to help you with whatever you want, but I can't give you advice. And she's like, but I don't know what to do. She goes, it is too late. The demons have broken free. They will take over this place. And that's when it hits her. She either has to condemn the girl to eternity as the Witch Queen, or she can watch her world crumble with as the demons take it over. So her decision is made. She runs back and she tries to desperately search for that ring. And by some miracle, she finds it in the detritus of the bones and things of the well floor. She runs back and she runs past Relil and Glax, who are fighting the demons. And she runs to the stone statues and she holds up the gem and she says, I need to see the echo. And they let her through. Yes. Twin Steel says, oh no, that has huge consequences. It sure does, Twin Steel. And now Arlen is thinking, I have to do this because I did promise the Witch Queen I would put that ring on her finger. And now I have condemned us to hell because I called Visaria. But again, she feels some kind of weird bonding with her. So she's not that worried about it. But she takes the ring and she approaches the girl. And she says, here, this will protect you. And she looks at it and she goes, so I should wear it? Yes, it is a ring of protection. It will shield you from this place. And Ardlin hates herself at this moment. She hates having to lie to the girl. She's like, I'm a horrible person. I can't believe I'm doing this. But she knows it needs to be done. So she takes the ring. The girl takes the ring, puts it on her finger, and her demeanor immediately changes. And she says, you made the right choice. And she moves past her to deal with the demons. And Visaria and Ardlin follow. The demons disappear into the floor. And all is put right. The girl is gone. And the spell on the well is broken. And now Visaria says, I have fulfilled my bargain with you. I should have mentioned that I asked her to protect me from the Witch Queen, which she did. Although I probably didn't need her. Anyways, she says, I have fulfilled my part of the bargain, and now it is your turn. I said, okay, what do you need us to do? And that's when the scene changes in front of me, and we are now in a fiery hellscape. And that's where we left it. I cannot wait to go back to that session. I can't wait to see what's in store for us. It's going to be fun. So that was last week's session. Today's session is going to be just as fun because we are going to be playing Star Wars. Wait a minute, is this on? Okay. So we're going to be playing Star Wars today. I already made a character. She's not a Jedi, but she is Force sensitive. And we're going to be using Mythic GM as ChatGPT. And it's going to be great. It's going to be me, John, the moderator, my sister, Allison, and Matt. And I cannot wait to see what this is going to do because it's a box game. And as we know, the box makes all sorts of wacky decisions for us. So I am thinking for my character, I'm going to try as hard as I can to not make any horrible decisions because I don't want to go dark side. I don't want to go to the dark side, and I also want to have as many light points as possible. So I'm hoping that I can just have a thing that just stuns people and doesn't kill them. And that's as far as I've gotten. I think I'm a bird person. I think that's my character. I'll have to review my character before the game so that I know exactly what I'm doing. And this gives me the perfect opportunity to refine how to make the Star Wars character sheet because we don't really have a good system to do it. There's the, Ogdude, the Star Wars character generator thing. And it always makes like 4-page character sheets. So I got to take like just what I'm proficient in and make that large print so I can read it. And just in case, Yeah, not a cat this time. I figured I would. Twinsies says not a cat this time, but no, I'm going to try my hand at being a bird. I figured something different and new. And these are the Star Wars dice that we use. I can't see them, but they're fun. Just the way they are. So there's different designs on them and stuff. So we'll see what happens. I have a feeling that the sleeping sage is going to fall asleep again. So I don't know how much she'll participate, but she's going to be here, and hopefully we make decisions and things get done, and we'll have fun. So that is all I've got for you today. Actually, no, there is something coming up next Friday. We are going to be live. I'm going to be on the Philadelphia Area Gaming Expo channel. And if you saw last night's stream, we talked to Heidi Gygax and Eric Gygax Garland, it was an amazing show. You should go watch that if you haven't already. And next, we're going to be talking with Frank Metzger, sorry. Wait, what are you saying? I'm sorry, the mod's talking to me. We're going to be talking with Frank Metzger, who's like the original. He's one of the original OD&D people, and it's going to be fun. And that is happening next Friday at 9:30. And I hope to see you there if you have time to join us. Otherwise, I will see everybody next week for another stream. Same time, same place. And if anything changes, I'll let you know. But thank you so much for coming. I love interacting with all of you. Thanks, Twin Steel, for all your ideas. And if anyone else has an idea that they would like me to focus on, be sure to let me know down below or via email. I have an email in my bio. There's various ways you can get in contact with me. I'm also on TikTok. I'm on Facebook. And yeah. So until next time, may your rolls be high, your spirits higher, and may your voice always weave wonders. See you later.